Hey, what's up? This is Nanners. I'm back for another wall update mini. Another solo wall update. I figured that I wanted to do this just to get the wall touched up a little bit. We did have a couple of videos already with the current setup, so I wanted to modify, touch up on it. What's interesting about this video is we're going to do something a little bit different tonight. Instead of just using advertisements that I found in a magazine, I'm actually also going to be using magazine ads that I custom made. So they're not actually ads from a magazine, but I'll be doing that. I'll actually be doing it live for the stream, touching up everything, like something for upcoming games that essentially don't have adverts just yet, but we still want to feature on this great wall back here. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan tonight. I'm hoping to wrap up pretty quickly though. Last time was a bit long, but anyway, let's just get into the wall update video. So yeah, I mean we're back for another wall update mini. I'm gonna be taking down the green screen so we could go update and do all of that stuff. I only have the one magazine this time, as you can see right over there. However, because of that, I actually went ahead and I got a bunch of custom-made printouts that we just did on stream for the wall. So we'll be you know, cutting those out, sticking them up on the wall. They're about the same size as the magazine, like page-wise, for the most part. Once you factor in the area that you're gonna cut it. So why don't I go through this real quick for you guys, and then we could get started. I'm hyped because this one this one was a lot more work than I thought. So here are all of the printouts that we have for the that were all custom. So this one I printed out. It's the Soccer Wars one. You guys see that over there. Then we have Ghost of Tsushima. A lot of these came out pretty good. Like, not great, but they came out pretty good. Crash was actually not bad, despite being relatively low quality. Like, yeah, I thought it was decent. I gotta be honest. I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10. There's the Swasage's Request Squadron VR. Sorry, Squadrons plural. We got Stronghold Warlords. Firefly Studios. I don't know if anyone's familiar with the game Stronghold, but it's like a cool RTS game series. And we have Paper Mario Origami King. I really like this one because we did the paper borders, so it's a little bit more custom and fun than some of the other ones. Although it's not the most custom, that goes to the Star Wars one. I was a little disappointed with how this one came out, just because I didn't realize this picture was so low res. Like when it focuses, you could see it pretty well. Maybe I should have thrown a sharpen on it in Photoshop. But yeah, it's like a little more low res. And then of course this is the Castlevania. This is the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 poster that we just finished making. That we did. It was the first one today. Another thing, can you guys see it? Okay, they can't see it, but there's an Animal Crossing big poster that I got up there. So I'm gonna replace that with the Animal Crossing 2 first, so it's still on the wall. But in that place, this magazine actually comes with the Last of Us 2 poster. So I'm gonna put that up there instead because, of course, why not? And finally, we have the magazine itself. So, yeah, I mean, we got a lot of good stuff. Saints Row the Third remastered. Predator Hunting Grounds. I think we have that one already up. That's filler material. It's not that important. There's a Xenoblade one. Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. Baseball. Yeah, I think I'm good on Xenoblade because we had a Xenoblade one up there. We got Maneater. Maneater is a pretty good one. Very recent. Unfortunately, one of the problems is when you get these magazines, you could see it right. You can barely see it, but on the bottom it says available May 22nd, and it's just like, that kind of sucks. But whatever, we do what we gotta do. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, the remaster. Wait a minute. This one also has an Animal Crossing twofer. I like the one on the top a little better because it's got more villagers and stuff. But the one on the bottom, it's kind of a better ad in general. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Eye drops. Shit. Also, thank you for the bits, Kugla. I'll get the eye drops to you, but we gotta hurry because I have 25 minutes before that dies. So we gotta just do what we gotta do. I don't know. I'm gonna do either this Animal Crossing one, or I'm gonna do this one over here. I'm now starting to think I should do. I'm now considering this one, but they're both very similar. There's the Last of Us poster. So we got SpongeBob stuff. It's kind of a shame. Sometimes they feature games not in an ad, but they feature games in like review. So I got all these graphics from the game. Desperados, that's the other THQ game. Yeah, but we don't have like a cool ad that I could put on the wall that fits with everything else. Okay. And we don't need Cyberpunk. We already got that. Although I did notice it was kind of funny. They took the date off of this, so it doesn't say the release date anymore. Yeah, Kuga, just remind me later. We're like running against the clock here. I'm probably just gonna have to do 2 videos. This is just one of those situations when it's so hard to produce a video like this on your own. First step for any magazine, cannibalism. You gotta take the staples out. It's such a pain in the ass. And then I gotta make sure that I don't accidentally drop these on the floor and step on them later. So I think I'm just gonna put them in my pocket. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Happy 4th of July. Now it's the 5th of July, but you know, we get close. Man, I still gotta finish Sakura Wars. It's pissing me off. Never quite did it. And pick number 3. I'll pick staple. I'm gonna start with the magazine. This is the very first thing we're gonna do, I guess, or we could save it for last. It's all the same. We got the Last of Us 2 poster. We got on one side Ellie playing guitar, and on side 2 you have like I guess Ellie hiding from the Reapers. The Reapers. You got Ellie hiding from the Fireflies. Can't get a good angle on this, and without light. So we got that side, and then you got that side. So that's going up. That's going up on the wall. It's gonna replace the big Animal Crossing poster. So that'll be a nice, easy. It's in and it's out. So we're gonna do Saints Row. Yo, Saints Row getting remastered. I feel like we've had Saints Row the Third so many times on this wall, but it deserves another spot. It's a good game. It's a really good game. It's kind of a shame. 2020 is really like year of remasters, and that's not necessarily bad, but it's also not necessarily good. It's just like, where all the original games at? Sweet. Sweet. Okay, cool. So this will be the done pile. Or better yet, the not used pile. But yeah, I've been having fun doing these. The only thing is the editing takes forever. Like, forever. So, don't expect this video to be up for a little while, but I'm gonna get it done. Woo! Oh. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. This is a one for. It's not so bad. Yo, if anyone wants to win 5 copies of Saint Sword the Third, go to egmnow.com/WGC70. Yeah, they always do give giveaways with that stuff, which is nice. It's good. Keeps people invested, you know. We're gonna skip that. That's filler material. I feel like today's gonna be a heavy day, so we don't really need that. I do want to put Desperados up. Desperados is a game that when we were at PAX, me and Zero, and we went to the THQ booth, I was like, oh sweet, they got Destroy All Humans, and they got Wasteland. That's so cool. Oh, and look, they have more Wasteland over there. Oh, that's not Wasteland. They have another isometric cowboy game coming out. It's called Desperados 3. But yeah. So I want to give them shoutouts though, just because, yeah, I really like THQ. THQ's been doing good stuff as of late. Mortal Kombat, pass. MLB The Show, pass. Xenoblade, I'm passing, but only because we've had Xenoblade on the wall before. It's really nothing new for us. Maneater. It's a good one. That old Hall & Oates song. I'm sure if it was a AAA game, they definitely would have used that song for the commercials. I'm almost even afraid to sing it. It's such a popular song. Gonna get Monka TOS'd. Okay, cool. So yeah, we got this Animal Crossing twofer, and we got another one. I think I'm gonna go for the other one, if I gotta be completely honest. Yeah, this one's okay. In fact, it's pretty good. But it's gonna make it messy for me to get SpongeBob, since it's on the back of it. So I would rather get SpongeBob and then use the old Animal Crossing. Speaking of which, I did get to play that today. Okay, done. Got SpongeBob. Yeah, I'm not really interested in Mortal Kombat, to be honest. Like, I liked 9, but I feel like I don't know, I lost interest in the series. It feels like a lot of people have too. Okay, so we didn't end up using that. Here we go. We got one pre-cut, so I'm gonna worry about that. All right, cool. So we got all this stuff from the magazine. We got the big poster. We got all the adverts. That's all good. Now onto the custom stuff. So also, let me take one of these. Just as a size comparison. Yeah, they're not exactly the same, but they're the same height and they're almost the same width. Not completely, so there might be a little bit of overlap. It's okay, we expect that. Oh shit, that's not good. No, I gotta reprint it now. Alright guys, I'll see you in another 3 hours. It's terrible. As you gotta blow on it after. See, there's a lot of these like shavings left over. Want it to be as close as possible. I start using clamps for this. Okay, these are gonna take like 4 each. 4 goes through. Go throughs each. But oh man, let me tell you, this has been a crazy week. A lot of stuff been going on. Do a little harder, you could get in 3. Yeah, that bloodstain announcement was nuts. Didn't see it coming. Inti creates man, really took us all by surprise. It's gonna be cool because there's co-op in it. You got yeah, man, you got all new characters. It's gonna be fun. There it is. There it is, all nice and trimmed up. So we gotta do this, I think 6 times. I think I have 6 of these printouts. Maybe 7. So yeah, this Harvest Moon one didn't come out like I wanted it to. I'm sorry, Harvest Moon. Story of Seasons. I should have fucked with Bulb and did the Harvest Moon game. And Pokemon Unite. More like Pokemon Untie. Untying the community that was so... I don't know. But yeah, this one, I thought it'd be fine. Crash was the one that I expected to be the worst. And... I think it might be this one. In terms of blurriness, like how quality it is. In terms of color, Paper Mario got the was the best one. Coloring just came out so good on it. Must have been all those pencils. But yeah, I'm not a big Crash fan necessarily, but I did this for Zero because I know he lost his shit when they announced Crash 4. We all know that. Maybe one day I'll play the Insane Trilogy myself. Just like all the way through. Could pick it up on Switch. Switcho. Because I'm curious to know what they're like. You know, what are they gonna do with the story? Now it's not a reboot or a remake or anything like that. I guess technically it's a reboot, but it's the 4th game. They're considering this the 4th game. It's like, what are you gonna do with the story from this old PS1 series? Like, where are you gonna go now? Also, isn't it not the original creator since Naughty Dog doesn't own Crash? You know, I guess I could see that Crash is lower quality. I'll put it up here. I guess Crash is lower quality. You can kind of see it, but they're both not great. Again, I'm just surprised because I thought this one was gonna be fine. Channel 5's Dr. Steve Brule. So yeah, best color, and my favorite of the borders, because it kind of, I just took a texture of a piece of paper I found on the internet and just threw it on there. So I almost feel like you don't even need to cut. I messed this one up a little bit, but you won't be able to tell from afar, so here we go. Paper Origami King. And I see we got 2 left. Nope. I thought we had 2 left. But yo, Carlos, thank you for those Thank you for those tips, bro, earlier with the Photoshop. Our resident artist. As well, I see it. We got 2 artists in the chat. And we got Kugla too. Although Kugla's not an artist. Kugla's a fartist. Woo! He's a master art of modding. That is true too. The best mod on Twitch. If you're listening on YouTube, he's Twitch's #1 mod. So if you ever come to Twitch, if you ever happen to be in the neighborhood, and you see Kugla GK, it's like that's a legend, right there. So this is the first one we did of the. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first one we did where all we really did was just take the picture and the developer logo and just made a border. So since it was the first one, I'm not really happy with this border. I think it's alright, but I don't think it's great. Yeah. Doesn't have a lot of creativity behind it. Not like some of the other ones. I don't know what I could have done for Ghost of Tsushima though. But yeah, there it is. I cut a little too close, but it's all good. Ghost of Tsushima. It just has like a basic background. It's a basic outline on the sides. This little like gradient and pattern that I put up there. And we got Sakura Wars, which I still need to finish soon though. I'll probably just get it done tomorrow, since I won't be streaming tomorrow to make room for the birthday stream. Yeah. What birthday stream? Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming. No, not tomorrow. Damn it. I'm gonna be streaming on Tuesday, because it's my birthday. And that's why I'm updating. That's the real like reason to updating the wall. Yeah, it's the real reason to update the wall, because I was like, you know what? For my birthday, I don't want to do a green screen. I wanna be in front of the wall and just kind of hang out. Yeah. So yeah. Plus, I got a new magazine, and I'm like, I don't know. The pieces all just kind of told me like, hey, why not do all this? Make it all nice. So green screen's gonna be off for Tuesday. It's just gonna be a regular camera. It makes it a lot easier. Yo! Dude, Carlos, that sounds awesome, man. That's fucking sweet. I'll be honest, I'm a big fan of your ink style. Well, there's the last one. You know what? Real quick, I'm gonna go. Since we got the camera on, I'm gonna go through them all now that everything's been cut and properly laid out. Okay guys, we're ready to do it. Sorry for all this delay, taking so long. I gotta say, I'm someone that considers myself to have like a pretty clean room, but after these special streams, man, after these wall updates, my room is a mess. It's fucking insane. Well, here we are, the full wall. It's nice to see you again. I'm sure a lot of you are excited. Where's the... there it is. Where's the fucking... oh, there it is. You ever get one of those moments? Those Gilbert moments? Alright, so... last time we were here, I put my favorite stuff right here. We had the Resident Evil, we had Yeast, we had Persona, we had this, and I was like, oh, there's all this good stuff. We got Cyberpunk. And then when I did the Two Stupid Gamers video where we talked about some of our favorite things, like announced, I realized that when we sit down, you really can't see this, depending on how the shot is, but you generally don't see this or higher. So all this cool stuff, don't get to see it. The real prime real estate is actually all of this. So Spyro, Saints Row, this, potentially this. These all gotta go. That's all gonna get replaced. It's all gonna be brand new. I'll probably put Resident Evil 3 out as well. I'm gonna keep Cyberpunk. We'll keep those two. I might move some of these. So that's the plan. But first, let's do the easy thing, because why not? Am I right? Okay, so this sweet double-sided Animal Crossing poster was up there, but I'm like, you know what? Let's switch it for something else, you know, just so we could do even more stuff. So we're gonna put the Last of Us poster. I think the obvious choice is gonna be the Ellie with the guitar, as opposed to Ellie hiding from fireflies. I would definitely go with this because it's got more color to it. I think it's kind of more interesting. I don't know. The only thing is this one is vertical, not horizontal. So actually, we might just be able. Oh yeah, we could just cover up two things. Yeah, we could just cover up two things. Yeah, that's actually perfect. So when you're tacking these up, obviously you want a nice chunk of tack. We've experimented with a lot of different stuff. Obviously, when we first started using posters, the default answer was tape. Tape isn't always good, but ever since we switched to this tack stuff, it's pretty decent. It's just annoying to get off sometimes. Like, if we were to take all these posters down, I mean, forget about it. We're done. That's not gonna happen. Getting rid of all the tack. But in terms of using it, like while we're here, not bad. Not bad option. So Last of Us poster going up. I'll be streaming more of The Last of Us. I like it so far. It's not... I don't think I'd ever give it fucking Game of the Year or something, but, you know, I like it. It's fine. I'm good with it. So, okay, prime real estate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got six spots in the best real estate. So, Saints Row 3 is a remaster, and it's been up there before, so it's fine. Predator, pass. Desperados, pass. Maneater, possibly. Animal Crossing, pass. SpongeBob, possibly. Curse of the Moon, very likely. This one, pass. Crash 4, pass, but I'll put it up here. I know Hans is gonna like it. I'm just not happy with the overall quality of this one. Could not find a good, decent one on that. So we got 3 so far. Paper Mario for sure. EA Squadrons, possibly. And then, I definitely want to put. I'm very biased. I'm definitely gonna make space for these 3 as well. So you can count on that being. Speaking again, distracted. Got to put this up. It's a distraction. Okay, so we gotta do this whole row plus 10. That is a lot. We usually don't get that much stuff, so that's pretty cool. Oh man, obviously that's because we had printed out a bunch of them. I'm gonna go through the painstaking process of taking all of these apart, taking them down. It's a shame. Genesis Mini. I wanna relocate this one. I like this one. I like the Genesis Mini. I think that's a good ad, but the console is great, man. For what I was expecting. Pretty sweet. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. We'll see if we can't fit it somewhere else. Ring Fit. Coming down. Pokemon, a Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team. Coming down. As well. Next we got... If we're gonna have Saints Row 3, I'm not gonna put 4 up as well. Anyways, I like this one. This is a cover, or a back cover, so it's really strong. You just pluck that shit out. You know what? I don't really consider Spyro... I don't really consider it prime material anymore, but maybe. I think I'm gonna put Mega 64 underneath the Pocono sign where that A is at. Because that A just kind of bugs me. Okay, cool. Well, that didn't take so long. Why did I think that was gonna take long? Okay, so now the difficult decision. Two of these cannot go up here because we don't have enough space. So let's see, SpongeBob. I think SpongeBob kind of gotta go up. And Maneater. Bloodstain definitely. Paper Mario definitely. Soccer Wars definitely. Ghost definitely. I think I'm gonna put these two up. I will find... I really want to take Beat Saber down. It's been up there for so long. Next to SpongeBob, I want to put one of the heavy hitters. Paper Mario. So some stuff has come out about this game that like it might not be that interesting, but I mean it's still a new Paper Mario. I'm excited. I'm hopeful. I think if you... A lot of people have a reluctance to do this, but if you just go into this game thinking that, oh, this isn't Thousand Year Door, I think you might enjoy yourself and actually have a good time. You know? I think too many people are hung up on Thousand Year Door. And don't get me wrong, it's a really good game. It might even be better than the original. It's like one of the best sequels of video games. But, I mean, they're not always gonna be like that. Or, I guess in Paper Mario's case, they're not ever again gonna be like that. It looks like. Okay, next to Paper Mario, we'll go. Ghost of Tsushima. Next to Paper Mario. Which, when I sometimes when you print stuff out, I feel like they all have a kind of hue. They all have like a tint or a hue to them, like a similar one. I don't know. Weird. Like I'm looking at some of these and it almost feels like the color is running out on my printer, even though I know it's not, because I checked before I did all this. Actually, because the computer told me it wasn't. Okay. There we go. I'm being very lazy with this. Next to Ghost of Tsushima, we'll go Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Fuck it, we're doing it. So that I look at it, I think I could have done a better job, but I didn't have a lot to work with. Like specifically for Bloodstained 2, there wasn't a lot of stuff that I had. at my disposal, and that sucks. Also, thank you everyone for coming out, and thank you guys for coming out as well. Those of you who were at the when I ran Bloodstained on Ultimate Zangetsu, that was a lot of fun. This is a great game. The first one, and I'm assuming this one's gonna be good too. I think it's a safe bet. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I learned a lot of stuff watching Joe, so... You know, I don't have that much time to practice a game like this, but... I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do a little bit better. Because Joe was talking about racing already. I'm like... I don't know, I mean, it took me a whole hour to do it. You could beat the game in like... You could beat the game in like almost 40 minutes. I don't think I'm there yet. I really wish I was, but I don't think I'm there yet. But maybe one day. Sakura Wars, great game, interesting game, different game. I recommend it. For all those reasons. We got Maneater. I don't know if I'm gonna play Maneater, but it's pretty cool. It's really fun. It's by Deep Silver. Can't go wrong with Deep Silver. Love those guys. Yeah, Deep Silver and Volition came together for Saints Row the Third. That game was something else. They scratched that Grand Theft Auto itch, but in like a weird way. Like a different comical way. No, I don't want to cover up the Sega logo. Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, I'm a pretty big Sega fan. Love their games. I like their games. I think they did a good job with the Mini. I think they made a mistake with the Game Gear Mini. I think that's really not a good idea. Obviously the whole world was waiting for a Saturn Mini, or at least a Dreamcast Mini. And instead they gave us a Game Gear Mini. I don't get it. Why? Why not announce that if you bought the Sega Genesis Mini, you get like, you're gonna get 32X games. You're gonna get the ability to play 32X and Sega CD or something like that. I don't know. Sometimes Sega really knocks it out of the park, like bringing Sakura Wars 2019 to the West, where it's just like, in a million years I wouldn't think they would do that. And then sometimes Sega does like. Sometimes Sega, I'm scratching my brain, wondering like, what's going through your guys' minds? I think Sega listened to too much Bob Ross. And they're convinced that you could do anything you want. It's like, I think sometimes you shouldn't do anything you want. I think sometimes you really shouldn't. Let's see if we can't fit Squadron up here. No, well, maybe. Actually, that kind of looks, wait a minute. It's right above a PlayStation VR. Be kind of funny. Yeah, I guess. Yo, we're gonna do another quick cut on this one. It's actually perfect because I've been thinking about Beat Saber and like getting rid of that for a while now. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but I'm always like looking at the wall and thinking to myself, like, what has been sitting here for so long? What has been, what has been just kind of here? It's pissing me off. So, yo, thank you, Swasage. This was, earlier while we were streaming the part making these custom ads, Swasage brought up Squadron's VR. And so I made this little ad out of it. Shoutouts to him. He does a lot of music that I end up using for the stream. Super talented audio producer. Twitch.tv/sausage. You may even hear some of that stuff in a Two Stupid Gamers video, possibly once in a while. But yeah, he's the VR king, and it was even kind of fun. We got to mess around. I threw in a little TIE fighter. Yeah, I threw in a little TIE fighter, and I made lasers for it. Oh man. So it almost looks like it's a real ad, even though it's not. So there you go. It seamlessly goes onto the Beat Saber advert. Hold up. I'm gonna get my phone back so I can read chat from over there. Pac-Man, you might have to start attaching your poster on the ceiling. You're right. You're right. That's where I can. We gotta do an expanse. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind going to the. See that little area up there where it's kind of white? There's like vacancy up here. I might want to put some filler material up there. And yes, I'm being serious. I think for the first time I'm gonna say this, but we may have too many. I may need to take this guy down and put him somewhere else. Put him on like that side or something. Yeah, because we may have too much. You're not gonna be able to see the stuff down here. So let me Resident Evil coming down. Wait. So we got Warlords, we have a twofer, we have another twofer. Yeah, Xenoblade was right there. It's not Xenoblade Remastered, but it was already over there. Got Predator. So we need 4 spots, 5 spots, 6 spots, 7 spots, 8, 9 spots, and 2 of them have to be together. So goodbye this. Goodbye Samurai Showdown, Shrine 4, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. So that's 4. And we could put a twofer over here. By the way, Shrine is really good. I'm a huge fan of platformer games. I'm still not sick of 2D platforming games. You know, even though I have so many of them. But yeah, like Shrine, pretty cool. I like what they do with the 3-character mechanic. So we're gonna put 2 over here. We're gonna put something next to the twofer. And then Resident Evil 3 is coming down. Resident Evil 3, not the best remake. What I heard, kind of lackluster and disappointing in some regards. Capcom getting lazy. They got high and mighty off of Resident Evil 2, and they fucked up 3. You know, I think it's fitting. I always thought 3 was better. Sorry, I always thought 2 was better than 3. So I guess it makes sense. The more important one got what it deserved. That treatment. Oh, Crash 4. Okay. I was like, what am I gonna put here? Crash 4. Okay, sometimes you could scrap the little tacks and just kind of reuse them basically. It's almost gross if you think about it. It's all nasty. You know what? Fuck it. We're taking Cyberpunk down. I'm gonna put Stronghold up here. Or maybe I should put Stronghold over there instead of P5R. Yeah, I'll take P5R down. We'll move it somewhere else. We're not getting rid of it. We'll just move it. But yeah. We'll take it down. We'll put Stronghold up over there. Cyberpunk can stay, but you need to not get delayed next time. No more delays. Well, the world is ready for that Cyberpunk. Even though CD Projekt is not. Also, I wanted to throw this out real quick, because this is going to be going on Two Stupid Gamers, the YouTube channel. we said something in our video, and now it kind of looks like that's not really gonna be the case. I just wanted to correct the record. You know, this is why you don't talk about rumors and talk about them like they're fact. But that whole thing with the Brime website and how allegedly Shroud Ninja and Doc were working together to make that Brime website a new streaming platform to compete with Twitch. That was just a rumor and we said that, but I want to reiterate that. Yeah, I want to reiterate that. It actually looks more now like that's not happening. We still don't technically have a statement on why Doc got banned, but it doesn't look like that's actually gonna be likely. Yeah, that was just a rumor. I just wanted to throw that out there. You can't always believe rumors. You can't always believe what you read on the internet. There's a good chance that somebody just is playing a practical joke on everybody. I mean, the website is called Brime. But anyway, less about that. Alright, cool. So we got that, this one, all the way over here. We have our twofer. That is gonna go to, well, we got Marvelous Harvest Moon. Oh man, Story of Seasons and Animal Crossing gonna be right next to each other. That's gonna piss off a lot of people on Twitch that sometimes watch my stream. Sorry about that. I'm not picking sides. Honestly, I've been coming around to Animal Crossing. I like it. I don't think it's the greatest game ever. I don't think it's better than Rune Factory or Harvest Moon. But I've been enjoying it quite a bit for the most part, you know. Even though people were telling me like, fuck Animal Crossing. You guys are crazy, man. Yeah, no, everybody should play whatever they want. You know, have fun, enjoy video games are here for enjoyment. Sometimes we forget that and we take things a little bit too seriously. We go a little bit ham with like, just fucking guys. It's video games. We play them. We have fun. That's what we're here to do. If we ever get to meet up again, me and Zero, we could totally do an episode on Animal Crossing. I think that could be a fun time. The only thing is there's only one island on my Switch, so we can't start a new island. So I'm dicking around. Oh well. I've made so little progress, it's almost like my island is a new island. Okay, cool, yeah, so we got all of these. We got the big poster. Crash, Stronghold, Squadrons for Papa Swasage, Story of Seasons, Animal Crossing. So we still have this. We got Saints Row, a twofer, and we got Predator Hunting Grounds. So the rest of this is not usually visible. You know, shit. What was the other thing I said? Predator. Sorry guys, I'm thinking. I'm not really sure what to do here. It's fine though. Alright, we're gonna put Saints Row on this side. We're gonna take Desperados and replace Farming Simulator. Desperados. Farming Simulator 20. Actually no, you know, we just put that. I'm also seeing a really cool like, this whole part of the wall is all for farming, or farming type of games. Animal Crossing, Story of Seasons, Farming Simulator. This is my guilty pleasure section of the wall. Okay, well, because these are still kind of relevant. Jedi and Doom. Yeah, so I will put the rest of them over here. You still kind of see this in some of our videos, not always, but you do kind of sometimes see them in our videos. So I'll just put them over here. Start with Desperados. We'll do Predator Hunting Grounds. Sorry. We'll do Saints Row over here. And then Predator Hunting Grounds for Need for Speed Heat. And that's basically the video. That's basically the wall update. Oh man. Yo, major shout out to anybody still here. Man. I'm like fucking exhausted. These are fun. These are really fun and I enjoy doing them, and we rarely get to do them. We don't get to do these too often. Yeah, that's another thing. But boy, are they exhausting. It's Desperados. Like that Eagles song. So Dangerous Driving coming down next. Farming Simulator 17 coming down. Need for Speed Heat getting ripped. And I gotta say though, I miss doing this with other people, just cause like it takes like 2 or 3 times as long. You gotta do it all by yourself. Kinda sucks, but what are you gonna do? Guys, I hope you had a good 4th of July weekend. I hope you're taking it easy. Maybe spend some time with friends or family, or played some good games. It's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff out already. 2020's been a pretty good year. You know, the more I think about it, it's probably not the worst of like the last 3 years when it came for gaming. I know one other year has been kind of shitty. But 2020 isn't the worst. We had a lot of good stuff. I got my Switch too, so that helped. But yeah, like Rune Factory came out, and you know, Animal Crossing came out. And then I played a lot of Rune Factory. I played almost 70 hours. Actually, I probably played more than 70. If any of you guys have like really good games that you played this year so far, yo, let us know. You know, I mean, or if you think that like 2020 is a shit year, yo, prove me wrong. Let me know. I want to see what other people have to say. I do get the idea that like a lot of games, it's not a lot of new IPs and there's a lot of remasters in 2020. But that's just kind of where gaming is at. You know, love it or hate it. We got Last of Us. Last of Us is not a remaster, and it's still relatively a new IP because we only have the one game plus DLC. And that was a pretty big release. I think Cyberpunk is going to be most people's game of the year, though, once you get it. Yeah, man. I gotta play Witcher. I still haven't played a single CD Projekt Red game. Oh yeah, that's right. I could still put more stuff up there too, because there's kind of like a, I would rather it be higher than it be lower. Yeah. Woo! I also haven't really done anything up there either in a while. That's the more experimental part. We'll put something up there at some point. Alright, so 4 games. Gotta come down from here, and then we'll put a couple stuff up there, and then we're gonna wrap it. Oh, duh. I could put them up there. I mean, it's not the best spot. It's not the best real estate. But, right here. Kind of a shame. I like the Walking Dead and Telltale series. Oh well. The sky is kind of hidden, so I'll keep it, but I definitely want to move at least these two. Maybe I'll put Walking Dead up to the top. Yo, did anybody play this Telltale game? Yo, these games are great. I love them. I love them. They needed to be a little bit more polished. Had a lot of like lag and stuff with them, but outside of that, like the storytelling was so cool. I really dig when games kind of remember that, you know, story is a thing. Story and characters. Yeah, we could do something with that. I can't finish these games. I'm always busy just doing wall updates and editing videos. Kind of feeling Link's Awakening up here. Dun, dun. I gotta get this one too. Link's Awakening. They gave it. I think they gave it to us for 3DS for free, or I bought it. I don't remember. But I had it on my 3DS. Fuck! I started it when I went to McFest on the train, but I got distracted. Fucking distractions. I'm so sick of all these distractions, keeping me from playing more games. Alright. Well, that's 2 down. Now we gotta come up where the other 2 gotta go. Oh, and that. You know, we just put a Star Wars game up, so I'll take down Fallen Order. We'll put Fallen Order at that little top spot. Top spot. Yeah. Yeah, it's all really coming together. I'm going to take Monster Hunter down. Now, you know what? Oh, man, I hate to put it all the way to the side, but I don't feel the need to have these 2 up. Both of them. But I now realize I can't cut them. I have to take them down and cut them. So instead, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put it over it. What's really cool is when you take a poster down and you look on the other side and you're like, oh yeah, there's this other game here too. This is double-sided. So we're gonna give the Genesis a spot right over here. I'll probably stay here for a good amount of time. Yeah, it's not bad. We got more space down here I wanted to fill, but that's like really filler material. So I'm not gonna touch that. And we got Mega 64. Greetings from Mega 64. Go on. Postcard. Yay! Now Mega 64 is going to be featured in all our videos. Yeah, there's Sean screaming. There's Sean as Kratos too. Okay, last thing and we're done. Whew, what a stream. Yeah, what a stream, right guys? Okay, so we need about 5. I'm gonna pre-do them here. So Fallen Order will go up there. Put the Walking Dead up there. I really don't like where I put Saints Row, but yeah, it's fine. Put Spyro. I want to put stuff up there that I'm comfortable with just staying up there for a long time, because that's probably where it's gonna end up being. Alright. So we got Trine, Spyro, Walking Dead, Jedi Fallen Order, Fuck it, we'll do Resident Evil 3. I just talk shit about it, but we'll do Resident Evil 3. Oh man. So yeah, one last thing, and we're done. That's a wrap. So instead of getting up there and like then noticing that, oh yeah, I don't have any tag, I'm gonna pre-affix them. It actually looks like we'll have a problem with one of them. Yeah, we're gonna have a problem with one of them. I don't know how I'm gonna solve that. Shit. Yo, Kugla! Thank you for the... Holy shit, thank you for the 300 bits, dude. Yo, Papa bless. Papa bless. Everybody, go check out Kugla. The #1 mod on Twitch. The only mod that matters. Fucking awesome guy. Kugla GK. Streaming some Monster Hunter today. Hopefully his PC is gonna behave so he can finish the rest of Persona 4 Golden proper. I've really been enjoying that stream. Okay, you know what? I will take one up. I'm gonna fold Jedi Fallen Order. That's the one I'll do. Oh man. Woo. Yo guys, shoutouts for the last one. We're almost done. It's almost over. It's the 4-hour journey making stuff and then putting it up on my wall. I gotta say, I really am disappointed at how tired I get after all this. I want to get better. I want to get my stamina better for this, so that I could do these more often, even, maybe, possibly. But whatever. Here we are. That's a wrap, folks. We are finished. Oh man. That's it. We're done. It's the wall. It's finished. Fuck, that took so long. How did that take longer than the last time? That's what I want to know. Alright, that's the whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll have some really cool videos featuring all of this beautiful wall later, yeah, we got tons of other great awesome content. We hope you could check it out and leave us some feedback, and we'll see you on the next Two Stupid Gamers video. Have a good night.